promised, today we are going to go ahead and get through as many of these traveler gates as we possibly can. Afterward, I'll probably wind up training up some of these guys a little bit, especially the eggs that we have in store here. So let's jump into it. Let's get into these traveler gates. Now, picking up where we left off last time, we got Tony here, level 18. We've got Snark at level 15, and we've got Danny at level 12. So, let's go ahead and see what we can do today. Last time we got through 2 arena classes at once. We were strong enough to do that, which was nice. It gave us the opportunity to go ahead and get into these guys here. So the last boss we defeated was the Big Eye monster, who did not want to join our party despite having received a sirloin. So we came up short on that one. Now we didn't catch any monsters in that entire thing, so we could still go back and get an encounter there if we want. Let's take out these big roosts here. Now at a more advanced level, I do wonder if they have some more HP. Nope. Cool, this will be a quick fight. Not much experience there. I think we might have defeated the more difficult gate. Rather soundly, too. That Big Eye did not stand a chance against us. We had a lot of things done. We beat it within 3 turns, I want to say, because it was put to sleep and it never woke up. Alright, yeah, this is going to be another very quick fight. These are all very similar monsters to the ones that we saw in one of the previous gates, so not a lot in store in terms of more advanced opponents here. Yeah, potion, I do want that. Let's take that. We haven't even been hurt yet. You know what? What do we have? This moon herb. Kind of useful. Let's get rid of the awake sand. We don't really need that. So potions, we haven't actually seen any of these before. Potions will restore MP, which is quite helpful, especially when we have a lot of skill-based monsters. Yeah, Coil Bird. Those are pretty interesting. They'll give you a pretty good amount of experience when you defeat them, and I'm pretty sure they're useful within the breeding. I think they do create kind of a rarer monster. And Numb Off will heal paralysis, I believe. It's either that or the confusion, I forget which. I think it's paralysis, because I think Dechaos would be the spell for the confusion. We got Danny growing a level, always helpful there. Pick up some more stats. Got Fire Slash, which we were waiting for Danny to learn Fire Slash. That was the inherited skill from Drogo. Alright, let's see what we got here. Beef jerky. Is moving to this next thing gonna be worth it items-wise? Probably not. But we'll do it anyway. We do have a lot to get through, but I'll do it anyway. Coil Bird. Okay, what we got, Coil Bird? How much can you withstand? 2 attacks? Yes, 2 attacks. 27 on its own, not the best. A pretty weak thing. Oh, good. This is why we keep walking. Get a seed. Stat boosting seed. Alright, who needs the intelligence? Danny or Tony? Danny. Snark's got plenty of intelligence. Okay. Don't need that cheap meat. Not really coming in handy. Would like to see some meat that's a little better as we progress into these whirlpools here. Beef jerky at this stage isn't going to do that much for you. I'd also like to see what types of monsters this will progress into. I don't remember every monster of every gate from the numerous playthroughs I've done of this in the past, but we shall see. Let's see, alright, pork chop, I'm into that. It's a little bit better. Crestpint. Ooh, that's going to take us right to the end. Do I have any meats to keep up with this guy? You know what, this will be a kind of longer video anyway. Why don't we go ahead and see what this guy's got here. Not going to be able to really catch any of his monsters probably, but we'll get right to the boss. Make this a little quicker. Ooh, I'd like that Phoenix. But we're probably just going to knock these dudes out right away. Eerie light makes you vulnerable to magic spells. Interesting. This is a weak group here. Oh, beat. Look at that. Wow, it took Tony on one shot. That is an inherited skill for King Cobra there. It's a auto thing that it'll learn. Wow. Took that right out. Okay, let's see. I do like Twin Slash. Let's get rid of Vacuum Slash. Well, I think we could go 2-on-1. Oh, I know this one. This is going to be our Fang Slime that we're going to fight. I think we can take that thing 2-on-1. It's got an okay attack, but I don't anticipate this thing really being a problem. Especially with these weak monsters it's got in its gate. It's the same exact monsters as our previous one. When we come back with this Fang Slime, King's gonna be mad. It's gonna be like, what's up? Why didn't you do that? Alright, let's go with, be like, why didn't you go to the Gate of Anger? They're overrunning the kingdom. I say, that's your fault, King. You're the king, you handle it. I'm a 10-year-old. I'm here to do what I please. Ooh, there's a crust fin. Interesting. Breeding a couple of these guys actually yields a new monster, so that can be an exception to the rule if it ended up getting up for us. But from the look of it, we're not having any catch encounters here. Nothing that I want anyway. So Fang Slime it is. This is kind of an interesting interaction. So we're at a casino. How's your luck? And welcome to the casino. Gold here is only for monsters, not for me. So let's see here. A customer has an attitude. Can you do something about it? It's not my job. Why would I have to do something about it? That's your job. You work there. Where this machine gave me nothing. So this thing is pretty angry about the machine, I guess. Wonder what's on the backside of the machine. Pull the slot machine, reels are spinning, reels stop. 3 medalies inside waiting, jingle jingle. I got 100 monster gold. Simple spinning around. Oh wow, jingle. 50 monster gold. Look at me, I'm just winning. Doesn't work, lever broke with the snap. I broke the lever. This is a pretty cheap casino. That one doesn't even work. Oh, I hit the jackpot, 500 in monster gold. That's not a really worthwhile jackpot. What can you even buy with that? $200 monster gold just by smacking the machine. Oh, I just want a whole bunch. Can I just see what I can get with monster gold first, maybe? I never find out. We never find the prize. Why are you the only lucky one? Give me that monster gold. Oh, he wants to take it. We got an angry customer here. We got a Fang Slime. It looks like a slime with a mohawk. I don't know why it's called a Fang Slime. More like Mohawk Slime. I put it to sleep right away, and then I cast Blazemore on it. This is not going to last long as a fight. I'm kind of interested to see what its attack's going to be. Uh-oh. Calling for help from allies, and it's all attacking Danny. Danny's pissed. This thing's not going to last that much longer, even if it takes out Danny. Gone. Didn't even need it. Fang Slime. I like the name Fang, that's cool. What do you got? You're a level 20 and you just lost. You got some weak stats, bro. Alright, a vein thing. We got War Cry. That's an attack that kind of paralyzes things. It debilitates for a turn. Call Help is the attack he was just using, and he didn't use Charge Up at all. This thing's pretty weak, but it's breed ready, so that's cool. I do kind of wonder, though. We do have the rule, the Dynastylocke, but if we breed 2 of our monsters together that we're using to get a new one, you technically get that. I do know there's something I can get that's pretty good with Fang Slime and Tony here. I'm pretty sure. Let's try it out. We're ready to breed. Might actually help with some of these stats with Tony too. Let's check it out. What do we got? So, we're going down. Going down the hole. Down, down, down the hole here. You know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it because Tony's an anteater and I want to beat this game with the anteater. So that was kind of a waste of a trip. My bad. Let's go ahead and get to the next Traveler's Gate. The monster in question that I was wondering about was a unicorn. I believe if you breed Fang Slime with a beast, it'll result in that if you make the beast the pedigree, but not entirely sure. Could be a off guess there. So we've gone ahead and defeated everything in that one, so let's go into this guy. Strength and Anger. Can't not get into that gate, so we're not going to go for that. Man, monster's flooding out from Anger. Okay, this is going to be a tough fight. This will be a very interesting fight. We are looking at a pretty formidable foe. So let's check it out. How many holes? 10. Alright, it's our first 10 gate. Matches the power. Usually the more powerful you become, the longer it takes to get to the boss. This is definitely the case here. Alright, we got a hole. That's cool. Might come in handy later. I kind of want to check out the rest of this a little bit. A giant worm. Okay. Interestingly, I think this is a beast family monster and not a bug family monster. Okay. Down goes the worm party. And we are on over here. I wonder what this will be. Love water. Okay. What about this? Pork chop. Better than beef jerky. Let's go with... Let's toss one of these mooners. We don't need 3 of them. And another love water. Ooh, completely new monsters. Look at this. I think the only one you guys have seen so far has been a poison gun, which was in one of the arena battles. Now, Catfly, I think, was bred with that guy at that tavern. No stop spell, as you can see. Not that we're going to need it. If we just throw an attack, this thing's going to go down. It is a beast family monster. Alright, what do we have? Nothing there, and nothing there. Okay, so we're on to the next hole. Probably encounter another battle or 2 on the way there, but nothing too much here. Alright, let's see. Love waters abound. So now I've kind of ensured if we do run into a master in the next floor, it's going to end up being one of those priests that heal us. Kind of prefer to see one of those in the sense that you do get to level up a bit more, even if it does take a little bit longer to get to the bosses when you don't use a wizard. One guy who is really rare, which I believe there's a certain triggering mechanism you can use to encounter him, is the Medicine Man. Now he appears as a green guy in the particular like sprite of his, and he will raise the weakest stats of all of your monsters significantly for beating him. Very hard to find those guys, but it's very useful in terms of training up stats and making better breeding partners and everything like that. So let's see what we have here. A giant worm and a giant slug. These things are not very good. They're gonna go down. This fire beam is just consuming MP needlessly because we don't really need it. Same with you. Don't need to waste your MP on these guys. They're very weak. That slug does not do much damage, and I think it uses Lush Licks often. Not the most helpful thing. Alright, let's see. We're gonna go ahead and go down here, and I believe hole will be up here somewhere. Right there. This worm is nothing. Down with the worm. 43 for one worm. Wow, that thing's pretty bulky for experience, I'll give it that. If I were to do some training, I guess I might want to take some guys in here with only 2 in my party to up the experience. Not a bad idea. I decided to grind a little off camera. Alright, Tony knocks out one worm. This is going to knock out the remaining monsters in the other party. Blaze Air is a pretty nice attack. Danny got 1 intelligence there from that. And a level up. I think Danny was the last to join the party here in terms of these new monsters I have that were bred in versions of the things we had per the Dynastylocke rules, so it should be the youngest. It's also the slowest growing. The others are kind of petering out. Now, if I had actually brought that horror book, I could have sold it here. I do not have that. Don't have the money for a world leaf. I would buy one. The world leaf is an item that revives any dead monster. So if you get killed, you can use it. That particular room, the merchant's room, you can sell goods at their normal price instead of at a reduced price in the market, which is really, really helpful for building up your gold stash for later items. The most useful items you usually get would be those world leaves, or they would also be the sirloins for catching monsters. Those would be the 2 most useful things that you get. Let's see. An eider. Interesting. An eider is decent for breeding. I think it has a couple of things it could make that are unique and can kind of help you advance in the game. But, not particularly strong. Got an herb. These gates seem to be getting bigger and bigger. For the smaller ones, don't have to walk around as much. Uh-oh, launching a surprise attack. Oh, they poison hit me. Rude. I don't think I have antidote either. That's going to be problematic. Revenge. These surprise attacks, man. I get ya. Do I have an antidote with me? Nope. Okay. Well, I'll have to keep an eye out for one. Maybe slowly draining my HP here. It does get sometimes progressively worse. Ready to fend an attack. Couldn't dodge. Bye-bye. Jerks, man. So now you get to see how much it goes down by. It's just 1 a step, which isn't the worst, but is rather annoying. Okay. Gonna go down here. Maybe we can find an antidote down there. The lower its HP will get, the more I'll just want to use a heal more spell that it has, because that thing does heal a ton of damage. And within not too long, a few levels, I think like 6 or 7 levels, that thing will become a heal all. Now I'm going to use a warp staff here so I don't have to drain any more HP needlessly. Save some time there. Okay, so we're on to this floor. I don't know where we're going, I don't know where the hole is, and that was my only warp staff. It's a one-use staff. Warps you right to the hole. Oh, there it is. Is this an antidote? It's an herb. Alright, we'll take it. Let's kill this thing. Wow, dodged it. Twin Slash was not an effective thing. Now that is a thing that does have some recoil damage, and not always the best thing to use. Fire Slash, man, that was wicked. What, a lot of damage there. Alright, is this my antidote? A map herb. Now map herbs will show you the map so you can find the hole. Don't need them a ton. I'm not really into the idea of it. Rather just explore. What do we find up here? And this is a never-ending hole. I'm pretty close to wanting to use that heal more spell. Uh-oh, can't use it now. Let's have Danny knock this one out. Nope, alright, cool. So we're gonna get more damage because you didn't attack. Let's just do that, and you're dead. Tony increasing level. Squall hit and big trip. Cool. Not gonna help us for flying monsters, but pretty useful skills in a general sense from a debilitating standpoint, because if something doesn't have wings, we can attack it. I think that does it for the entire floor here. I think it's getting low in health. Oh wow. They're gonna really go for it here, aren't they? Oh, we got a lot of poison going on. No bueno. Okay, we're gonna heal more here, make sure that we survive. Triple poison, how about that? Okay, we're gonna heal, not now, I guess. Okay, let's get here, let's see where we end up. We are on a place with poison floors. Cool. What do we have? A warp staff. We will use that warp staff. I tell you what, that is going to be useful to us. Let's get rid of our herb. I'm just gonna look up. Maybe there's an antidote. Nope. Okay. Well, I'm not taking the risk of needlessly stepping on floors here, so let's go to the warp staff. I want to look right and look left just to see if I find anything I need. One extra damage isn't going to do too bad. And an herb. Okay. Let's go ahead and go down the hole. Should be about halfway through this particular level now. 7 out of 10. Okay, yeah, we're over half. That's good. Pork chop. I don't really care for the catching element of things right now. I would just like to survive this boss battle we're going to get into, because it's going to be a heck of a fight if we're all poisoned here. Without the poison, I would have said probably could beat it. It'd be a tough fight still, but with the poison adding on to the damage, might be hard to keep everybody alive. So we're having the heal happening here. Tony's going to go back up to max health. Poison gun's gone. I feel like I can do a little bit of damage sometimes with its attacks. This thing will be knocked out. There we go, that's a much better twin slash. I guess the Eider has much better defense as a stat. There's the hole. Let's check out if we've got anything of use. So this should be the last of it anyway. I really like one of those priest dudes. There's not a lot to lose in this here. Healed itself. Does have over 100 HP now, which is great. Let's see what we got. Danny's gonna heal. I think this should do it for the healing. We don't really need to heal anybody else anymore. And Tony's got some good attack on him. Both of these guys do. No point in healing. They're all over 50 HP. Should be good here. Twin Slash for the kill. If you do get a knockout with Twin Slash, it does not do the recoil damage, which is nice. I'm going to take the risk. I just want to look around. Maybe we can find some antidote. Maybe we can find a healer. It's not going to be the worst thing to traverse. An herb. Alright, that's it. So that's the full floor. Poison gun and a cat fly. Okay. Won't be the worst since we already have all the poison damage done to us. One hit KO. And our catch is a cat fly. That is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I'm gonna name you Cake. I like cake. So this is, as we said, a beast family monster. It's got stop spell and slow. Not great. And that really upsets me because we were very close to the boss and I would have much preferred to keep the boss on my team. Because this thing is a tank. And it will join our party. Oh man. Attack, huh? You're gonna attack us. Alright. Let's take you all out. Fire Beam. So I'll tell you what's going to happen is eventually we're going to breed this catfly with something valuable and we're going to use it for Tony so that we can make a Tony 3.0. Okay. 8 out of 10 whole. I have grabbed all the items, so it's perhaps possible, I'll take the risk there, that we can encounter one of these healing monster masters, which would be great. Don't really care about the love water. I could swap it out for an herb. Oh, they're launching a surprise attack, and they stopped my spells. That's annoying. Stark's getting kind of low there. Now I can't use any spells to heal. Let's do this. Love water. Looks like my monsters have had just about enough of this catfly gang. Their attack is not bad. I'll give it to them. It's not terrible. Granted, my monsters don't have the greatest defense stats, but it's not a terrible attack. We're looking for antidote and for the priest, the healer. Which we have not found any of yet. And Tony is getting really low on health there. Let's heal you up, buddy. Danny's getting kind of low too, but we can wait. Lighter. I feel like these things have an attack that could be kind of wrecky, but yeah, Fireball. Fireball's not fun to fight against if we don't have very good spell resistance, aka Tony. Okay, these guys will go down pretty easily in this next round here. Vacuum Slash. Take one of them out. Wow, Snark got beat good there. Took a lot of damage. Let's heal yourself up, buddy. Oh, Tony outspeeding people over here. That was pretty cool. Full heal. And you are gone too. 157 experience, not terrible. Considering I got 3 monsters in my party. What do we have next? Poison Gun and Eider, okay. I knew that that was coming. That's why I kept Snark on cautious there for the heal. Tony's got the worst spell resistance, a smart move by Snark. Really going hard after Snark, which won't be too bad. We can just take these guys out. What do we have here? A meat and nothing. Pork chop. Okay, so we've been through this entire floor now. Moves us on to our next part. Now for this, we will get on to number 9 of 10, I believe. This one is a labyrinth. This is interesting. You can only pick one route to get to the hole, and if you pick the wrong one, you're going to get stuck here forever, basically. So for those of you who want to play this, this is how you do that. You go upper right, and you just go right up here to this path. And that is it. It's the only way to get to the hole. And look at this ominous music. Let's just use a few love waters. I'll use the potion when we get closer to actually fighting the boss. Oh, I should not have used that on him. This is going to be a weird fight. I'll give it that. This is going to be a tough fight. A lava staff. Interesting. Now, staffs actually do damage to the monsters you're fighting. But they kind of vary in result. And they're worth a pretty good chunk of money. So they're usually just better to sell. A Drac Slime. It's a dragon and a slime. It's got that deep breath attack there that can be kind of dangerous. Oh, a crit from Danny is over 100 damage. Bye-bye. There's the hole. We can go to fight the boss in a moment. I do want to see if we can maybe find one of these priests, because that would be really helpful to us. I don't want to fight this with poison. I'm just gonna run. These guys are not worth the experience. Just want to get to an antidote or a healer of some sort here if we can find one. I don't think there are any. There is no hope here for us. Oh, a Putripup. Interesting. That's a zombie type. Can't really see it, but it's basically a dog that has a rotting face. Very ugly. Saw one of those in a fight in the class battles in the arena there. Oh. There's another potion. Did we check every nook and cranny of this? I don't think we did. I would rather do that before we get to this guy, because if we do get the healer, this is going to give us a big boost. Putripup. Ah, I'm going to keep a Putripup, I suppose. It'll be used for breeding. Alright, it started with DZ. I don't really know why. I'm going to call you Desi, because that was a DZ. Just want to see your stats real quick. Not terrible stats. Pretty good. Terrible moves. But stats are decent. Let's go up here. Let's just check what we have in store. This is probably the last thing in there. Okay. Did we go all the way down? I think we did. This is gonna be a very, very difficult fight. And we're getting a surprise attack launched on us. And Snark's got some good spell resistance, I'll give it that. Not great defense, but good spell resistance. Alright, let's take these guys out. Not mess around. And we're messing around. Going for attacks instead of group attacks. Alright, Snark is going to take a hit. Sap is going to lose defense. It's okay, we're going to beat them on this turn. Let's just go ahead and go for the kill. Twin Slash, interesting. That was one way to go about that. Guess it saves your MP a bit. Let's have, I'm gonna have Snark heal after we check this part. We already went down here. Okay. Well then, that gets us prepared for the boss battle here. This is gonna be something I'm gonna heal into, because with this poison here, it's not gonna be fun to try and fight that. We lost so much MP, or HP, excuse me, before this that that basically limited us. Wow, God. I'm gonna run. We have no chance of that Drac Slime there. Let's use this a couple times and start using some of those potions. This should heal everybody fully. It does. Okay, you got 29 MP, so we're gonna heal up. That did not do a lot. 20 to 30, huh? So it's random. Let's max that out. This is gonna be weird because we're gonna have to do mini fights before the boss. And here we are. A gigantic dragon with some eggs. Oh man, so if I look at your eggs, they're gonna hatch and they're gonna wanna fight me. Now, these are some souped up dragon kids, basically. And we're using fire on a dragon. Thankfully that did some good damage. By souped up I mean they're giving us a lot of experience. We're using all that MP I just healed. All for the experience. It's 300 a monster, man. That is gonna help us level up one more time before we get into this fight, basically. Sleep air. Interesting. An immediate wake up, thankfully, but this thing is done. Level 18. I do wish Snark had a bit more MP on it. Uh-oh, fending an attack could be very dangerous for us. Thankfully, this is a spell. You cannot dodge that. Ouch. That's a lot of damage to do to yourself. Ouch. That was a painful round for us there. Cyclic. That's a good one. That could be a really big tide turner in this next battle, actually, that spell. We do need to heal these two up, though. We only got 3 more possible battles because you can't step over the eggs. So let's go with this, and then let's just charge at it. Hope it doesn't try to dodge stuff. I was also afraid that that might happen, but whatever. So I'll at least level Danny up before our fight. And we're gonna need that. Uh-oh. Don't like that. this is not going well. And Danny killed itself. Uh-oh. This is not going to be a fun fight. Snark and Tony against the big boss. What could go wrong? Let's see how this goes. This will be one hell of a fight. Okay, so tell you what, I'm just gonna use some of the MP. It's 5. Alright. Alright. We're gonna do it. Let's go for it. That my family in this world prospers. That's my wish. You! What are you doing with my eggs? Get out before you feel my wrath. All this monster wanted was to help its family. And in comes this cloaked figure with a staff again, the same one. Shoot, not here either. Got mad and killed all of its family. Who are you? You're a monster master, aren't you? Ha, coward, you can't even use your own sword. Ooh, tough words from this guy. How dare you crack all my eggs? There's no excuse for what your kind has done. And here we are, Battle Rex. It's even got battle in its name. This will be a crazy fight. I'm going for the mixed attacks to try and do some damage to it first. Okay, we tripped it, so it can't do another attack next turn. And what I want this one to do is Sick Lick. Not affected, okay. And you did the not smart attack. That was not a smart attack at all. This is not going to be a good fight for us. We might just lose this battle. I want to try that one more time because I feel like... Yep, there we go. Now its defense is at 1, which is going to help. Okay. So you need to be smarter, but we just dropped its defense at least. Okay, this is going to be a weird fight with this poison damage coming here. See how this goes. Heal more. Oh, this is going to do it with the poison for Snark. This is going to be not a good fight for us. Holy crap, what a hit. And we lose the fight because we got poisoned beforehand and could not find an antidote. I told you this would not be a good fight with this poison. Let's head right back at it. Let's try and get that again here. Now I'm not gonna be dawdling around here. I'm just gonna go right for it. No messing around this time. Chicken means business. Gonna probably run away from anything I see with the poison gun to avoid it. And because we lost, we lose most of our stuff and all of our items that we had. So that is the penalty for a loss. Often you will recoup a lot of what you lose. But yeah, this is thankfully a short thing. I knew it might be. Usually when they pop you right next to the hole, it's a pretty short one. Again, upper right, right side, upper left. That is the trick to this one. Okay, what's next? We got potion. Okay, could be useful later on. We're just seeking a fight here, a boss fight. We're a monster short, and that really worked in our disadvantage here last time around. Okay. poison gun and Eider monster there. Okay, they're gonna block our way. Not fun. Okay, so these guys really want to fight. Someone's gonna get poisoned. Yep. Well, at least it was Tony. Tony, while powerful, is the least useful of the monsters. It would be great if they just gave us some of these antidotes that we've been looking for. Just go ahead and go right for it. Okay, what's next? Elf water, that's a great item. So elf waters are expensive if you sell them, very expensive if you buy them, but they fully restore the magical power of your monster. So it's a really useful one. I'm just kind of going around here. Bad meat. I guess I'll repay the favor. Some of these other monsters that keep trying to poison us. So we're over halfway through this gate now. Trying to get back to the boss. I swear for God, some monsters try to come up on us. I'm just gonna pop them with that bad meat. Bad meat will poison monsters. I think it might actually either make them like you less with wildness or do very, very small in the positive direction, but yeah. It's more of an FU to these creatures who are getting in our way. I believe after I solve this one, this will either bring us to the 9th out of 10 or the 10th out of 10 of the gates. So we'll be right back to that fight. Which will be a lot better to fight without having poison damage on us. There we go, back to the 10. Do I have an antidote? No, never an antidote. Never the item you need. Screw all y'all. Poisoned one of them. Tony's getting beat up here. It's turning out to be a longer fight than anticipated. Snark's got a pretty good little attack on it now. Gotta hand it to it. It's come a long way. Okay, where will we end up? So the hole isn't down here. Don't have a warp staff. Now if we did have one when we got killed, the warp staff is under the items I think you get to keep if you lose. I think warp wings are usually with that too. In fact, if you lose to a foreign master, they usually give you a warp wing anyway. Don't want to make this fight. No purpose. It just drains your MP. I want to see if I can find an antidote around here somewhere, though. It would be nice to have everybody at full strength. A world leaf. Ooh, that's a nice item. That was much better than what I anticipated. Let's just go up one more hole here. Oh, these guys want to be difficult. They want to make it hard on us. Mad. Peter put a pretty good little attack there. It's alright, let's just take all these guys out. They want to make it hard, they can make it hard. No more Mr. Nice Master. Man, that attack. That would have been nice to have against the Battle Rex there. Twin Slash for the win. Snark's gotta be careful about when it's using that. Alright, so we head out for the boss battle once more. This time around, I anticipate we'll actually win the fight. Wow, just 2 of you want to be blocking my way? That's rough. I wonder which one of you is the one that won't let us go. No matter, you will get obliterated then. How about that? For your insolence. Not before we hit another fireball. Man, Danny is slow. That is one slow dragon. And we're doing Blaze Air for I don't know what reason. Ooh, that is fantastic news. So Snark gets Heal All. Now Heal All is exactly what it sounds like. It'll heal your monsters to full HP. So this becomes a useful spell to just use right before we get into the boss fight. So here we go. Battle Rex. The rematch. Now that I have all my guys. So here's what's going to happen here. Oops. I'm going to go to Heal All. Just do it right before the battle. Everybody coming in full strength. Everybody over 100 HP, I think. Maybe not Danny. Yeah. Alright. Battle Rex. Battle 2. It's you again. You'll pay for all you've done, it says. I admire it for its motherly skills here. We're going the smart route here. We're just throwing mixed attacks. That is not mixed. That was stupid. A Blaze Air is a level 2 attack, the one that Danny has. Thankfully the fire is not going to affect Danny. One thing that gets really, really dangerous about Battle Rex 2 is that it has Evil Slash. And that thing will instantly one-hit any of my monsters because it is a powerful attack. It does not want to fall asleep. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Cautious with you. You're not doing the right command. I want Cyclic for you. So it debilitates one attack and it lowers the defense. So now we're back to this, which will be better. Eventually it'll fall asleep. It's better than Snark's attack typically. Although Snark has maybe a bit of an advantage in that we just lowered its defense. Ooh, 75. Uh-oh. It's not going to be good though. Oh, Snark survives. Oh, that was lucky. Tony might not, but it's okay. It's just these two who can handle it. And Tony's going to get one last shot in here. Look at that. 114 with a crit, and it survives. Oh, the poison coming back to get us again. It's okay. I got a World Leaf, but I'm not going to use it. You can save it. This is going to be a not much longer battle. The Battle of the Dragons, Danny will win. Oh, the Twin Slash for the kill. Look at that. Battle Rex. Kind of like that name. I'm just going to call you T-Rex, though. Yeah, T-Rex. Yeah. Alright. T-Rex is not able to come with me, unfortunately. We got Metal Cut and Blaze Air. I think Evil Slash is its third attack, but it didn't learn it yet. Cool. So T-Rex is down. I told you. It says, the Swordman looked like you. The eggs were the reason there were so many monsters. You've completed the king's quest. Come on, let's go back to the castle. So the Swordman's a bit of an allusion to something to come later. It's a little foreshadowing for us. Welcome back. I heard you completed your mission. Good job. And in comes this jerkwad. Who's this? Oh, this kingdom's full of energy. Everybody's excited because the Starry Night's drawing near. It's enviable. My kingdom is withered. There is beauty realized only after the kingdom withers. When I take a second look, this kingdom seems very merry. Nobody has their feet on the ground. You look especially merry. Are you a street performer? I'm the king of the dead tree. Go cheer everybody up. King of Great Tree, have you found a master? Or maybe you won't have one this time. Ha ha ha. Snarky. Coming in here just slinging insults. Dead tree, you will see. Chicken, don't mind the interruption. Nonetheless, welcome back. I heard you got rid of an enormous amount of eggs. That's my chicken. You're the best. Go on, chicken. Try fighting in C-Class and beyond. When you survive S-Class, you'll be the rep of my kingdom. I'm counting on you, chicken. Something to take care of. You're dismissed. Busy, busy, busy. Give me the power of the Great Tree. Oh, what's going on here? An outer shot. Oh, earthquake. Got an earthquake going on. How will that affect the kingdom? It's evidence of growth of the Great Tree. We'll notice changes to the Great Tree's landscape. And one of my favorite changes will be right here. It saves us time. And look at this, a new monster there, something called a trumpeter, by the way. It'll show you the growth limit of your animals. So the monster's growth limit's a cool thing there. And a new, look at this, a new gate. Now that's a really cool one to go visit. Cliffs are now connected. Thank you, Spirit of the Great Tree. Oh, darling, kiss, kiss. So they got a reuniting there. What's over here? Pooped on me. Pooping on my head. Okay, so let's take a look at the breeding at the Starry Night here. Now that second hole is going to go Starry Night. The first one will go to the arena. This is a much quicker way to get back and forth between breeding instead of going through the whole kingdom, which I love doing. So let's just take a look at what we can do. We got a pewter pup. We got this fang slime, bean, blizz. Kind of makes you wonder what we can get out of some stuff here. It's a female. Let's see. It's also female. A lot of the good monsters I need for breeding are female now, though. I wonder if this would do what I was going to say, though. Oh, it's both male. Nothing will happen in this game if they're both male. I wonder what we get out of this. Owl Mirage? Lame. I wonder... What else do we have? What other males do we have? Not many. I think we gotta hatch a few of these guys and make them male. Mad Raven, Gofasada, and Iceman. There'll be some stuff I breed off, or train up off camera. Okay, so I think that should wrap it up for today. We're gonna go ahead and cut it off at about an hour here, and next time we'll get into a couple more of these gates and see what changes have befallen the kingdom here. As we go to one more just to view this since it's a new room. Another Goopy. That'll be another gate for us to enter. So, I will say let's just go ahead and cut this off and we will continue our filming next time. For now, I'm Chicken. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I will see you next time.